Okay, so this is DEM lecture number 6 over here. These are the last lecture fill tables. Any problem? कोई मसला? अच्छा. Okay. So last lecture fill tables are here, and I have just copied pasted them from the last lecture. So we have all the dimensions, the conductor used, and the length and the radial dimensions over here. The core window height was also here, that is 458 mm. So now our next work is the secondary coil, which means that what is the voltage, the LT winding, okay? That is the secondary winding over here. So now over here, the color is being used is orange over here. Voltage per phase. I told you this voltage is 433, and since this is connected in star, so this will be divided by under root 3. So this will be something, please, 249 point. So 99 is just going to make it 250 volt. Itni approximation we can do it over here. Current per phase over here, since this is 100 kVA, so this will be 100 into 10 raised to power 3 divided by. Now either you can use 433 or either you can use 250. I can use, since I want per phase current over here, so this will be under root 3 multiplied by 433. So this will be over here. जी यही है, हाँ यही है. What is the current? Come on, 100 plus होगा. 133.337. I am going to make it 34 amperes. So this is 134 amperes approximately, the secondary winding of the low voltage current. Now this current is very huge. Practically you cannot have any conductor that can actually have 134 amperes of current. So this means certainly you are going to use a bundled conductor. So the first thing first, current density CD, the book is using CD. You can call it also as delta secondary also, or delta LT also. It's totally up to you. Since this has been told as 1.5 ampere per mm square. Why? Because if you remember your circuitry, this one was 1.5 amperes per square millimeter over here. So I have now this current density as this one. So conductor area, now I want to find it out. This one would be equal to 133.34 divided by 1.5, 88.89 mm square. So this is your conductor area over here. Number of strips proposed to be used in parallel. Now here it's totally up to you. You are having just a 100 kVA transformer. Normally I told you in the last lecture that even you can have 12 conductors, 6 conductors, 4 conductors, or something, and even 3 conductors also. But again, the point is what you can handle. More the number of conductors, more space it will be requiring for transposition, more work handling by the worker or the mason over there, or more spacing over there as an air gap would be there. So maybe on the paper you have designed it. आप 6 conductors के साथ 88.89 divided by something 6 conductors, you come out as something as like maybe 12 or something, or 13 supposedly conductor. So 6 conductors को arrange करना in a 100 kVA transformer, which is not going to be more than large in this size, so it will be very difficult. So I will advise you for a 100 kVA, don't go beyond 3 or 4. Now here in your book they are using 2 conductors over here, which means that they are using 2 conductors over here. So if I use 2 over here, I will have to arrange them either in 1W/2D or 2W/1D, which means I am going to arrange them. If it is going to be a rectangular conductor, then this is either going to be shaped like this with the core, or it is going to be placed like this. Certainly for obvious reasons, as we have discussed in the last lecture, this one is more preferable. Okay? So this is going to be 2W/1D over here. So this you can see over here, this is arranged over here. Now if you arrange 3 of them, it will be arranged in like this or arranged like this. So let's go with the 3 conductors. Okay? I'm not going to go towards 4. Let's go with the 3, a little different from this one, and let's see what does percentage X and percentage R. Percentage R is going to be also affected. Why? Because now you are going to place more conductors radially coming out. So the diameter of your whole winding is going to be increased over here. So what is going to happen? The losses are going to be more. So but using 3 conductors, you are now decreasing the cross-sectional area of one conductor. So decreasing the cross-sectional area of one conductor means over here that you are going to have less eddy current losses also inside the conductor. Okay? So plus, now this transformer is going to be run at your loads, and your loads can have harmonics. Harmonics, what they do? They produce high frequency currents, and we know for high frequency currents, even if you have a rectangular conductor, the current will try to flow on the outer edges and be hollow from the inside. So if you are using a smaller conductor, your hollowness is going to be small. So using small conductors, your skin effect is also going to be small over there. So I am going with 3 conductors over there. So number of strips over here I am using is 3 numbers. Now when you have 88.89, the approximate area of each strip 88.89 divided by 3. Ji Hamza. 29.63 mm square. So this is the size over here, 29.63 over here. Now disposition of strips, as very evident over here, I am going to use this one because this is much physically better, because these are arranged over there. Which one is this? This one is G, 3W by 1D or 1W by 3D? I have W and D. G, कल ही बात हुई है, ये क्या हो गया? 3W by 1D. 1W depth is going outward over there. Depth of the winding outward. So this will be 1W by 3D over here. So I am arranging this one as 1W by 3D over here. Then number of turns per phase. ये हमने पहले calculate कर चुके हैं. So if I go back on your direct area, the number of turns were 64. So you are going to use 64 turns over here. So number of turns are 64 over here. Now this one is not 38. So this is 64 because the book one is having 38 turns. So over here. Now you have 64 turns. Now this here is a tricky part. You have 64 turns. You have a window height of 458 mm. Now you are not going to select a conductor कि जी कोई सा ऐसा कंडक्टर जिसका एरिया 29.63 के इक्वल हो या करीब हो, आपने वो सिलेक्ट कर लेना. You are going to select a conductor in such a way that either 64 turns are done in a length of 458 mm, or you are going to have arranged these 64 turns in 2 layers. I'm again repeating it. This is very important. You have 64 turns to accommodate in a length of 458 mm. Either you are going to select a conductor such a way its area is close to this one and it is arranged in this 1W/3D, and by arranging them in this way the length also is equal to 458 mm. Agar ye nahi hota, then you are going to use 2 layers, which means that you are going to have 64 turns divided by 2, 32 turns in one layer, 32 turns in the other layer. Now overall 64 turns is a huge number, so I will go with a blind guess over here that for 64 turns I will be having 2 layers over here. So I am going to have 64 turns arranged in 2 layers over here. So this means 32 turns over here in one layer, 32 turns in another layer. So over here space required to accommodate 64 turns, I am using 3 conductors in parallel. So they will be certainly transposed also. Again, they are going to be transposed. Why transposed? If this is conductor number 1, this is conductor number 2, this is conductor number 3. 3 should come at 1, 2 should go at 3, 1 should go at 3, so that every conductor, and since this will be done per layer, so you will require space required to accommodate 64 turns is going to be a little large. ठीक है, अब वो कितनी लार्ज है? दिस इज गोइंग टू बी अप्रॉक्सीमेटली आइदर 1 टर्न इंक्रीज और 2 टर्न्स इंक्रीज. आपने एक कोर पकड़ी, इसी कोर को देखते हैं, आपने इसके ऊपर 32 टर्न्स करनी थी. 32 टर्न्स के अंदर ट्रांसपोजिशन भी होनी है. सो वो ट्रांसपोजिशन भी आपने इसी सर्कमफ्रेंस के अंदर ही करनी है, और कितनी दफ़ा करनी है ये आपके डिज़ाइनर पे डिपेंडेंट है, लेकिन आपको उसके लिए स्पेस देनी होगी. इसका मतलब ये है कि प्रैक्टिकली आपने की 32 टर्न्स ही हैं, बट इट विल टेक अ स्पेस ऑफ 34 टर्न्स अप्रॉक्सीमेटली. गॉट इट? सो यू आर गोइंग टू हैव अप्रॉक्सीमेटली दिस विल बी 64. in fact this will be turned in 2 layers. Let me call it 2 layers. ये यहाँ पे मिसिंग है. You have to add this data. क्या होना चाहिए? नहीं. One thing very important. These are 1 LT कंडक्टर. इसके हमें 64 टर्न्स करने हैं. अब 64 टर्न्स इन अ लेंथ ऑफ 458 mm नहीं हो रहे, या हो भी सकते हैं. आई एम जस्ट गोइंग विद अजम्पशन कि वो नहीं हो रहे. So I am arranging them in 2 layers. But what I mean by this one, if I draw a small diagram, this is my core, ठीक है, and on this core I have done HT winding over here. ये HT winding हो चुकी है. Now I have to do an LT winding. There is a small oil duct. After oil duct, now I have to place first conductor, second conductor, third conductor. फिर इसी तरह के आपको यहाँ पे 1 कंडक्टर, 2 कंडक्टर, 3 कंडक्टर. सेम लाइक दिस यू विल हैव 32 टर्न्स. देन आफ्टरवर्ड्स देर इज गोइंग टू बी एन इंसुलेशन लेयर और मे बी एन ऑयल डक्ट अगेन एडेड, एंड देन आफ्टरवर्ड्स यू आर गोइंग टू हैव 1, 2, 3 सेकेंड लेयर. सो दैट इज अ डिफरेंट थिंग. लेयर्स आर अ डिफरेंट थिंग. ठीक है, they are also separated. This conductor number 1, 2, 3, they all are separated, but they are going to be joined together when they are going to be attached to your bushings or whatever over there as an output. Okay, so this is 32 over here. So this means I am going to have to accommodate 32 turns, and this will be 32 plus 2. I am taking 34 turns. Since the strips are placed, so transposition, in fact let me add over here like this. Let me call it 1. 1 is added over here for the turns, and transposition is being added 1. So you have to have 34 turn space. ठीक है? Now gap between the low voltage coil to the yoke at the top and bottom, this is fixed because you are working at a low voltage over here. This is fixed over there as 10 mm. What this means कि आपके पास जो core window height थी that was 458 mm. Now from the low voltage winding to the yoke of your transformer, that distance is 10 mm. So 10 mm from the top, 10 mm from the bottom. So this means 458 mm minus 20 mm. ये space है, इसमें आपकी winding होनी है. So if I go over here, so this would be over here as this one 458 minus 20, 438 mm. इसके अंदर आपकी वाइंडिंग्स आनी है. इसके अंदर आपके 34 टर्न्स आने हैं. ठीक है. Now axial length available to accommodate over here 34 turns is over here. ये मैंने यहाँ गलत कर दिया, sorry on this one. This is the core window height which is calculated. This one is 458 minus 20, 438 mm. Agreed? Next one. Approximate width of the low voltage strip including dual paper covering and with working tolerance. Now you are going to have 438 mm and you are going to have 34 turns. So what is happening? The answer those ka please give me. 12.88 mm. This means, now listen this carefully, if this is 12.88 mm, for your whole length over here, ये length आपके पास थी, if I again mark over here, from this point till this point, this one was 438 mm. We want to find out this length. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, over here 34. So 438 divided by 34 gives me this length, but this length is still not the, it has insulation also, it has also the conductor also. So the dimension I am getting over here is 12.88 mm, and based on this 12.88 mm, air gap between two consecutive conductors, here you are assuming it 0.1 mm. Okay? So the air gap assumed is 0.1 mm. Therefore, width of the bare conductor, now this is very important, width of the bare conductor taking into consideration covering thickness of 0.4 mm. Now what is this? Listen, see this carefully. You have a conductor like this, and in this conductor you are going to do a paper covering. Let me use blue color over here, if I can reduce down to even 0.1 mm, जो actual में हमारा है. So what you are going to do, you are going to start from here, paper covering. You are going to do this paper covering. This is 1, 2 layers, and like this. This is dual paper covering of 0.1 mm everywhere. So if this conductor was X millimeter, the size now including the insulation will be X plus 0.4 mm. Agreed? ठीक है? क्योंकि 0.1 उधर से आया. Yes, one thing very important which I have still missed over here is this, that these edges are going to be rounded. उसका हम अभी एरिया माइनस करेंगे, वो भी आपसे बात करता हूँ. So what this means that width of the bare conductor taking into consideration of the covering thickness of 0.4 mm. So now you have over here, let me use this one. So you have 12.88 mm minus over here 0.4 plus 0.1. Why this is 0.1? Because one conductor and the other conductor there is a 0.1 mm air gap. ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि you can just compact it together. So now this is 12.38 mm over here. So this means that you have to select a conductor which has 12.38 mm. Now sadly, whenever you are going to go for rectangular conductors, you are never going to have point conductors over there. Either 11, 12, 13, 14. Now you have a space of 12.38. You cannot use 13. Why? अगर आप use करोगे, it cannot be accommodated in that length. So you have to go with the 12. Now what will happen? The problem would be that when you are going to try to find out the total length, again there will be air gap, which means the air gap between the yoke and the low voltage winding will increase, but it will increase by just some few mm's. So we can bear that because 0.38 mm is the difference. 0.38 mm multiplied by 34 turns. So that will be something like whatever 4 mm or 5 mm on top, 4 mm and 5 mm on bottom. We can accommodate that. So this is still okay. But if it was something 12.6, 12.7 mm or 12.8 mm, then it would be better you go to 13 mm. Now in this case, this distance would have to be reduced. So हमने इसीलिए tolerances रखी हैं ताकि हम इसको play कर सकें. So now I am going to select a conductor of 12 mm. So now based on that 12 mm having bare width, which is a round figure, so this is again 12 mm, and based on this 12 mm area of the strip required is 29.63. So you are requiring a 29.63 mm square. So Therefore, the approximate depth of the bare conductor would be 29.63 divided by 12. G. 2.469 mm. Now again, 2.469 is not going to be available. But yes, 2.5 is available. ये भी आपको मैं टेबल अभी दिखाता हूँ थोड़ी देर में, वो मेरे पास है नहीं यहाँ पे. So you are going to have a thickness of 2.5 over here. Now one thing very important. यहाँ पे we are violating one rule. What was that rule? The width by the depth should be between 2 to 4. ये आप देख रहे हो यहाँ पे what is happening over there. And why this is happening? Because we have taken 3 conductors. The book, it took 2 conductors and it was using a conductor of 11 cross 4.5. So the problem over here. So if it's a small transformer, you are going to use a small number of conductors, bundled conductors. Here I am using 3. So I will continue with this. मैं इसको change नहीं करूँगा. Otherwise मैं इसको पीछे जाके 2 कर दूँ, then it will be changed. ठीक है? But one thing more, you are going to use 2.469, so you are going to have a 2.5 mm conductor. It still violates, but I am still going to go through it because मैंने फैसला कर लिया कि हसनैन का ट्रांसफार्मर हमने आखिर में जाके इसको ख़राब करना ही है ताकि हसनैन इसको दोबारा रिपीट करें. ठीक है? So now we are going to propose to use 3 strips in parallel having a bare size of, this is going to be 12 cross 2.5 mm, and based on this 12 cross 2.5, so this is going to be 12 cross 2.5 into 3 number. So you are using 3 strips of 12 cross 2.5 cross 2 number, and they are placed as 1W/3D. ठीक है? Area of the proposed strip जी 12 cross 2.5 कितना? 30 mm square. Now we need to reduce the area by this rounding off factor. ये वही rounding off है which is shown over here, this region over here. This area, this area, this area, this area. So when you are rounding it off, that rounding off has to be done according to it. You have to reduce down the area by this. If the depth is 1.6 mm, you have to reduce the area by 0.36 mm if the depth is 2.24 mm. Now here I am having 2.5, so I am going to subtract this much area. So this means practically I will have a 30 mm square minus 0.55 mm square. The area is, please, कितना? 29.45 mm square. And the problem would be, हमें चाहिए था 29.63. We are getting 29.45. Not wrong. The problem would be that your working current density will increase beyond 1.5. आपके copper losses थोड़े से ज़्यादा हो सकते हैं. But still I will go with this one so that we can see what happens. So the total area of 3 strips would be, you can change it because actually I have taken this over here, 29.45 multiplied by 3, 88.35 mm square. What was your requirement? 88.89. So now the working current density would be 133 point, what was the current, sorry, 34, 133.34 divided by 88.35. So it's not much difference, just 0.09 ampere per mm square. So this is still viable. So now what you have seen, what I have done over here, first of all, find out the current. Based on that current and the current density given to you, I took the area. I then decided I am going to use 2 conductors or 3 conductors or even 4. It's totally up to you. If it was 4, then certainly I can design them as 2W by 2D. Over here I have designed it 3 as per contrary to what the book is showing. And then based on that 3, I decided, okay, now this is totally your call. In your exam, I'm not going to tell you that you are going to design in 1 layer or 2 layer. 1 layer का नुकसान ये है कि you cannot fit in that layer. सो आपका जो कंडक्टर है इट विल नॉट बी अ लॉन्गर वन, इट वुड बी नॉट लाइक दिस, इट विल बी मोर लाइक समथिंग अ स्क्वायर, ठीक है, बट यू कैन स्टिल डू दैट इन वन लेयर। बुक वाले ने इसको एक ही लेयर में किया, मैंने इसे जानबूझ के 2 लेयर्स में किया, सो दैट द विड्थ ऑफ माई डायमीटर ऑफ माई ट्रांसफॉर्मर इंक्रीजेज, what will happen, the copper losses are going to increase over there because the length of the conductor is going to increase over there. So based on this, adding some transposition effects over there, I have now the total distance over here. Based on this total distance divided by the number of turns space I require, I have 12.28 mm. Having some subtraction over there for the insulations and the air gap, I now have 12.38. Now 12.38 I can take 13 or I can take 12. It's totally up to you. Your call. Even 13 is also acceptable. But using 13 will make it that this 10 mm will be violated. So I'm going with the 12 because insulation is very critical for a distribution transformer. It is going to work for like 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. So based on this one, 12 mm, I find out 2.469. So the conductor which I'm choosing is 2.5 mm. Based on that 2.5, I have to subtract some area. That area in this case is this 0.55 mm because the depth of my conductor is 3.25. So based on this 3.25, I have now got 29.45 area. Multiplying it by 3, I have 88.35 millimeter square. So the working current density comes out to be 1.509, which is almost equal to the required by the whoever is going to use it. So now just putting on the values over here. Remember in this book, dear, अगर एक ही लेयर में करते, ये अभी 2 में ही हुआ है, नहीं, आपके पास ये कोर है, 32 टर्न्स आपने इस पे करने हैं, वो स्पेस 34 की ले रहे हैं, ये इधर ध्यान रखो यहाँ पे, क्योंकि ट्रांसपोजिशन हो रही है, बीच में एयर गैप्स आएंगे, उन एयर गैप्स को वो कैसे मैनेज करते हैं, दैट इज अ मेसन और वर्कर एफर्ट। सो दिस 34 अगेन, ये इस डायरेक्शन में किए 34, फिर 32 टर्न सॉरी, फिर उसके बाद यहीं से वापस करते हुए नीचे ले आए, हाँ हाँ ऑफ कोर्स, हाँ नहीं, आई एम नॉट गेटिंग द, नहीं आओ, यू आर नॉट, हमने कंडक्टर ही चूज इस कंडीशन पर किया है कि हमारी जो टोटल लेंथ है 438 mm वो पूरी हो रही है। अगर मैं ये 64 टर्न्स 438 में करता तो क्या होना था, ये 12 mm नहीं आना था, ये आना था कोई 7 या 8 mm। तो मेरी 7-8 mm के अंदर मेरे 64 टर्न्स यहाँ से यहाँ तक, विच विल टेक सर्टनली सम 66 ओवर देयर, लेकिन वो 66 टर्न्स करने के लिए अब मेरा कॉन्टैक्ट पॉइंट विद द कोर कम हो गया, डेप्थ थोड़ी सी बढ़ जाएगी, विड्थ मेरे पास जो है वो अब ज़्यादा है। तो कंडक्टर की सिलेक्शन है, इसीलिए हमने प्रोसेस उल्टा चूज़ किया। मैं यहाँ ये कर सकता था, आई हैड 29.63, मैं कहता ओके आई एम गोइंग टू गो विद 11 mm डायमीटर और डेप्थ मुझे पता है, मैं उसके हिसाब से चलता, मैं देखता ओके नाउ 438 mm में से अभी भी 40 mm फासला रह गया। तो मैंने क्या किया कि मेरे पास जो स्पेस है मैं उसके हिसाब से कंडक्टर निकाल रहा हूँ कि मुझे कंडक्टर कौन सा चूज़ करना है, ठीक है, क्योंकि हमने कोर विंडो हाइट पिछले लेक्चर में हमने डिसाइड कर दी है फ्रॉम दी एचटी वाइंडिंग। एंड व्हाई एचटी वाइंडिंग? बिकॉज एचटी वाइंडिंग हैज़ मोर नंबर ऑफ टर्न्स, पैकेट्स आर देयर, they are taking the more area as such in lengthwise over there, so that's why they are there, ठीक है। So just to have to fill this table, please Hamza or anyone who is doing this one, tell me the table। voltage per phase कितनी है जी? 250, current is 133.34, what is the strip size कितना था जी? 12 cross 2.5 cross 3 number, please write this 3 number, 3 actually decides कि कितने कंडक्टर्स हैं आपके। एरिया ऑफ द स्ट्रिप कितना है जी आफ्टर सब्ट्रैक्टिंग एवरीथिंग? 88.35, करंट डेंसिटी इज 1.509 एम्पेयर पर mm स्क्वायर। टर्न्स पर फेज कितने हैं जी? 64 टर्न्स। नंबर ऑफ कॉइल्स पर फेज नहीं, नंबर ऑफ कॉइल्स यहाँ क्या इसने मुरा दिया होगा, सॉरी एक ही है, सॉरी हाँ वो एक ही है। नंबर ऑफ टर्न्स पर कॉइल अगेन 64। अच्छा, वन थिंग वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, नंबर ऑफ लेयर्स हेयर यू आर गोइंग टू टेल इट 2, So turns per layer are going to be 32. Transposition to be provided actually here decided since this is going to be done by the worker or the mason, so he is actually going to, you have to actually supervise it. जो भी वहाँ पे आपका मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इंचार्ज होगा, he is actually going to supervise it कि how transposition is going to be done over there. Last thing, very important, same like table you did it for your HT, here same for your LT. Bare strip size क्या है जी? Here this is lengthwise, radial wise. Lengthwise is 12 mm and here it is 2.5 mm. Sorry, ये मैंने mm की बजाय this is mm. Covering thickness towards DPC 0.4 here, 0.4 here. So covered strip size is equal to 12.4 mm here and this will be 2.9 mm here. Then gap between two consecutive conductors, it will be there. So this becomes equal to 12.5 mm and this becomes equal to 3 actually. This will become 3 mm. Now insulated size of the strip with working tolerance. Now here this will be just an addition over there. ये same thing यहाँ आएगी. In fact इसको यहीं पे लिखते हैं. We don't add it over here. This is going to be 12.5 mm and this is going to be 3 mm. Placement of strips, that is disposition, one width into 3D. So lengthwise this will remain the same. So you are just going to have 1 W added over here and this will be 3D added over here. Effective dimension of each turn, this will be equal to 12.5 mm. Here this will be mm built for the first layer. So what mm you are going to have? 3 mm into 3, 9 mm. So this is going to be 9 mm for the first layer. Then 0.25 mm or 10 mils. Mils आपको अगर याद हो, it's from the your PCB, millimeter of an inch. So we are going to have 0.25 mm insulation between layer 1, layer 2. So this is going to be 0.25 plus 9 mm again for the second layer. So 9 plus 9 plus 0.25. So here this becomes 18.25 mm. Length of the low voltage coil, here it becomes equal to, हाँ जी ये length कितनी होगी? This is very important. ये मैं यहाँ गलत कर रहा हूँ, sorry. Space required to accommodate turns, कितने थे जी turns? 34 turn. Space required was 34 turn. आपने half किया था? 32 था, 34 है ना, वो किया था ना, लेकिन जो उसकी स्पेस है वो तो 34 है ना ट्रांसपोजिशन के बाद, ठीक है, क्योंकि आपने तो स्पेस देखनी है, टर्न्स आपके 32 ही हैं, ठीक है. सो दैट इज गोइंग टू बी 34. सो यू आर गोइंग टू मल्टीप्लाई 12.5 बाय 34 जी. 425 mm plus 10 mm for packing over here, just to pack your total overall winding, because ये अलग से होगी and then it is going to be put on over there. This comes out to be 435 mm. So the length of the winding is 400. In fact ये इसको यहाँ नहीं लिखना, ये ज़रा tables का थोड़ा सा इसमें issue है. 435 mm and over here rounding it off, this will be approximately 19 mm. Rounding off करना ज़रूरी है. Why? Because there will be some errors also. आपने अपने वर्कर को या मेसन को थोड़ा सा, you have to give him leverage of some millimeters, 1 mm approximately. So what is this means? That we have concluded up till here that there is one low voltage coil per phase having turns with 32 turns per layer. Length of the coil is 435 mm. The radial build of the coil is approximately 19 mm and interlayer insulation is 0.25 mm. Avoid this mils unit, it creates problem every time. Only go with the millimeter. Now what you have, this is very important. You know the length of your low voltage winding. You know from your last lecture data what is the length of your total HT winding over here, from here, total axial length over here, adding up over here, and you know the radial width of your total winding HT. HT winding 33 mm. Low voltage winding 19 mm over here. So you can see HT winding is taking a large amount of space, and then the LT winding is taking a large amount of space. So now you have these dimensions over there. Now what you are going to do in the next lecture, we are going to find out the diameters of our overall transformer, and then use that diameter to find out the length of the winding and the I square R losses, certainly after the resistance of your box. But before that I am going to talk on the core, because अभी तक हमने core के ऊपर सिर्फ diameter निकाला था और एक area निकाला था, हमने number of steps नहीं डिसाइड किए, या अगर हमने डिसाइड भी किए वी हैव नॉट टोल्ड के हाउ मैनी लेमिनेशंस आर इनसाइड ईच स्टेप, ये भी आपको बताना है। ये मेसन या वर्कर के ऊपर नहीं छोड़ना, आपने उसको एरिया बता दिया, आपने उसको बताना है कि इफ़ यू आर यूजिंग सपोजिंगली अ ट्रांसफार्मर विद अ सर्कुलर कोर, सो इन दिस ट्रांसफार्मर कोर इवन इफ यू आर यूजिंग so even if you are having 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you can make 11 steps also. So in each step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and certainly same repeated over here. So you have to tell in step number. Now instead of calling them as 1, 2, 3, 4, we normally call them as step A, B, C or whatever. So normally we call it step A, step B, C, D, E, F and G. So you have to tell in each lamination or each step how many laminations are there. So आपका design जब एक दफ़ा on paper है, you are going to tell the cutting department के silicon steel sheet में से आपने step A के कितने पीस निकालने हैं, B के कितने पीस निकालने हैं, C के, and when you know the total number of pieces of each one of them, then you can have the weight of your transformer core also. So you can actually have a decision before it, because when you will have the weight of your transformer core, you can multiply it by PA, that is the excitation VA per kilogram, or PC, which is the watts per kilogram, the core losses, hysteresis and eddy current losses over there. So this will give you the total dimension. So before we go on towards this L and copper losses or whatever, we need to find out the core steps, which we will do hopefully in the next lecture tomorrow. Any questions, Ji? हाँ बोलो बोलो कोई बोलो कहाँ in the last table data, this one, number of turns per coil. Coil से बता दिया कि एक coil एक phase के, ठीक है. Don't confuse this one over here. Coil is just a word over here for one winding. Actually में एक ही phase, एक ही core के ऊपर, एक ही limb के ऊपर, it can have 2 phases or 3 phases sometime. तो वो अलग अलग coils हैं, उसको आप coil ही रहने दो अभी. हाँ, फिर उसके लिए फिर आपको अलग अलग करना पड़ेगा. वहाँ पे अगर आपकी LT साइड पे कोई टैप्स आ रही हैं, then it's not going to be this cylindrical winding. जो हम winding ये कर रहे हैं, this is just cylindrical winding, nothing special. You are having cylindrical winding done, so it's a coil. ये एक coil है, फिर एक second coil है, 2 layers में आपकी coils आ गई. हाँ, if you want to take taps out of this, supposingly आप एक ऐसा transformer बना रहे हो जहाँ से आपने taps निकालनी है, then the type of winding which you are going to use is going to be called as disc winding. उसके अंदर फिर आपकी again disc के अंदर कुछ plain disc आएंगी, कुछ tap disc आएंगी. So this is going to be decided over there. So अभी तक हमने क्या किया है, हमने LT को अलग डिज़ाइन किया है, HT को अलग डिज़ाइन किया है. But since this is going to be an 11 kV transformer, certainly for obvious reasons हमें LT अंदर रखनी है towards the core, because this is 400 volt. On the HT side, certainly it's going to be on the outer side with some oil duct over there. So before we proceed on towards the core calculations, we have to first find out the inner diameter of the core, added LT, oil duct diameter, then afterwards the total HT hole diameter. Because when you are going to get the whole transformer, this is a 3-phase transformer. I am not going with the whole design. This dimension ये डायमेंशन हमें तब तक नहीं पता चल सकती अनलेस एंड अनटिल वी नो आवर टोटल डायमीटर इज गोइंग टू बी लाइक दिस, और ये हमें डायमेंशन कहाँ से मिलेगी? कोर डायमीटर प्लस एल टी प्लस ऑयल डक्ट प्लस एच टी, दिस विल गिव अस दिस ब्लू कलर डायमेंशन। ठीक है, ये हम नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में डिस्कस करेंगे। बिफोर वी मूव ऑन टूवर्ड्स दी एल टी, प्लीज स्टार्ट डूइंग दिस, दिस हैज़ टू बी डन प्रैक्टिस। ठीक है, दिस रिक्वायर्स अ लॉट ऑफ प्रैक्टिस, सो काइंडली डू इट।